Hi students, in previous lectures we have completed how to find angle between two circles and what is a radical axis and properties related to radical axis and radical center and properties related to radical center and some problems related to them also we have seen. And today we will be looking at complete all the problems based on all these three concepts. Okay, we will start. First problem. Find angle between two circles, each passing through the center of the other. That's all given. What is the meaning here? You see, two circles are there. Each circle is passing through the center of the other circle. Then what will be the angle between those two circles? It is a very good question. Let us take here it is one circle, let it be the center of the circle, and second circle is passing through this center, and let us take center of that circle is this one, second circle. Now it is the second circle. Yes, given that these two circles are such that each is passing through the center of the other. Let me take this as C1 and it as C2. Now I want angle between these two circles. We know angle between the circles is defined as angle between their tangents only. Of course, here you see, let me take this point of intersection, it is equal to A. Now it is a radius of the first circle, this circle, and it is a radius of this circle, and it is a line joining the centers. Observe this. Line joining the centers means because each is passing through the center of the other, it is the radius of this circle, at the same time it is the radius of this circle also. Both are same only. Both are same means I will take radius of this, both the circles are same, it is equal to R, and this is radius of this circle, even it is equal to R. It is radius of the circle, it is also equal to R. Now you know one formula is there. If theta is the angle between the circles, then cos theta is equal to d square minus r1 square minus r2 square by 2r1 r2. What is a d? D is nothing but distance between the centers. A distance between the centers is a radius only, r square minus of r1 is equal to r, r2 also r, by 2 times of r1 is r, r2 is r, is minus r square by 2r square is equal to minus 1 by 2. Cos theta is equal to minus 1 by 2 means theta is equal to 2 pi by 3, that is 120 degrees is the angle. Observe this. Each circle is passing through the center of the other circle means because it is the center of this circle and it is a point and the circumference means it is a radius of this circle. At the same time it is a center of this circle and it is a passing through this point means C2, C1 is the radius of that circle also. Therefore, radii of these two circles are same. If I take it is equal to R, and if it is the point of intersection of both the circles, now C1a equal to radius it is R, C2a equal to radius of that circle equal to R, and if I take theta is the angle between them, cos theta formula you know, and cos theta simplification it is minus 1 by 2 implies theta equal to 2 pi by 3. It is the one way by using this formula. Or otherwise, it is a triangle AC1 C2 and all the three sides are equal means it is an equilateral triangle, and this angle is pi by 3. It is not angle between the circles, it is angle between the radii of these two circles. And we know in detail we discussed, if alpha is angle between radii of the circles, then angle between the circles is equal to pi minus alpha only. This point we have discussed. Alpha is angle between radii of the circles means, then angle between the circles means angle between their tangents is pi minus alpha. Here it is alpha equal to pi by 3. Therefore, angle between the circles pi minus pi by 3 is equal to 2 pi by 3. Hope you understood this one. We will move to the next problem. Next question. The circle with center 2, 3 and intersecting x square plus y square minus 4x plus 2y minus 7 equal to 0 orthogonally has a radius. Means I want a radius of a circle with center at 2, 3 and intersecting this circle orthogonally. That is, here one circle is there and here it is another circle. Let me take this as this circle, and center of this circle is equal to given 2, 3 and I need radius of this circle. What is center of this circle? Center of this circle is 2, minus 1 and radius of this circle, if I take, it is root of 4 plus 1 plus 7, it is equal to root 12. If distance between the centers is equal to d, what is a d? D is equal to square root of 0 means it is 4 square, it is equal to 4. Let R be the radius of this circle. Radius of this circle equal to R. Now we know if circles intersect orthogonally, then d square is equal to r1 square plus r2 square. We discussed this one. If angle between the circles is equal to 90 degrees, then condition d square equal to r1 square plus r2 square. What is d? D is the distance between the centers, r1 is the radius of this circle and r2 is the radius of the circle. Very simple problem this one. What is a d square? D square is 16 is equal to r1 square means r square plus r2 square means 12. That implies r square is equal to 4 because a radius is positive, r is equal to 2. That's all. Right, other problem. This is a very important model for JEE. Many times they ask, if a circle is passing through a point a comma b and cuts the circle x square plus y square equal to 4 orthogonally, then the locus of center of the circle is. Simple problem only, but very important model. Here one circle is there, here other circle is there. These two circles intersect orthogonally, but of course given, if I take it is the first circle, it is passing through a point. A point is there on this circle, it is a comma b and intersects second circle orthogonally. What is the second circle center? 0, 0 and of course radius of this circle is equal to, it is 2. Then what they are asking? They are asking locus of center of this circle. Let me take center here C1 alpha comma beta, locus of this center I want. Let me take it is equal to C2 and it is R1, a radius of this circle equal to, I will take R2. Hope you understood this one. Now we know condition. What is the condition here? D square is equal to R1 square plus R2 square because circles intersect orthogonally. What is a d square? D square is a distance between the centers whole square. It is alpha square plus beta square is equal to, let me take here it is R1 and it is R2. R1 square means radius of this circle because I have taken center alpha comma beta. and it is passing through a point a comma b means the distance between these 2 points only is radius. It is what alpha minus a whole square plus beta minus b whole square plus radius of second circle equal to 2, it is plus 4. Therefore, alpha square plus beta square is equal to alpha square minus 2a alpha plus a square plus beta square minus 2b beta plus b square plus 4. Here alpha square beta square will get cancelled here. Therefore, final this equation is 2a alpha plus 2b beta is equal to a square plus b square plus 4. I want locus of alpha comma beta implies replace alpha comma beta with x comma y. Therefore, locus of center alpha comma beta is 2ax plus 2by is equal to a square plus b square plus 4 will be the required answer. Simple problem only, hope you can understand. Right, next problem. Locus of center of all circles which touch the line x equal to 2a and cut this circle orthogonally. Almost like previous problem only. Previous problem they have given, a circle passing through a point and intersecting other circle orthogonally, then they asked locus of that center. Here what they are asking, a circle is there, it is touching a line x equal to 2a and intersects this circle orthogonally, then also I want locus of center of that circle only. Here you see what is the meaning. Here a circle is there, it is touching a line x equal to 2a. Suppose let me take this line is equal to x equal to 2a. And this circle intersecting other circle, what is this circle? X square plus y square equal to a square orthogonally. That is this angle equal to 90 degrees, angle between them. Now they are asking locus of center of this circle, it is C1. Let it be alpha comma beta, whose locus we want. As usual, I will take here center C2 is the center of this circle. What is this one? 0 comma 0. And of course, radius of this circle we know. What is this radius? It is equal to a. And now radius of this circle is nothing but perpendicular distance from center alpha comma beta to this line, because it is a tangent to that circle. Previous problem, because a point on this circle is given, distance from center to that point is equal to radius, we have taken. Here what they have given, a line touches this circle means what is the radius? Radius equal to perpendicular distance from center to that line, that is the tangent. Now also same concept, here it is because circles cut each other orthogonally, d square is equal to r1 square plus r2 square. D means distance between the center, center here alpha comma beta and it is 0 comma 0. Therefore, here it is alpha square plus beta square is equal to r1 square. Perpendicular distance from center alpha comma beta to this line, x equal to 2a. You know perpendicular distance to a line means alpha minus 2a by root of 1 only whole square. It is like ax plus by plus c equal to 0. Mod of ax1 plus by1 plus c by root of a square plus b square plus r2 square is nothing but a square. Simplification, alpha square plus beta square equal to alpha square plus 4a square minus 4a alpha plus a square. This alpha square cancel. Or beta square is equal to 5a square minus 4a alpha. Therefore, locus of center alpha comma beta is, it is y square is equal to minus 4ax plus 5a square, or I can write y square plus 4ax minus 5a square equal to 0. Of course, which is a parabola. If they ask options, equation is given means equation directly we will get. If they are circle, parabola, ellipse, hyperbola, that type means we know y square equal to, it is a linear means it is a parabola. Hope you understood this one. This concept is very, very important. Finding radius of the circle, if it cuts other circle orthogonally, or finding locus of center of the circle, if it cuts orthogonally that other circle. These models frequently they are asking in JEE. Other problem, yes, one more important model. Two circles are there whose radii are smaller and capital R, and a distance between the centers is D. Cut each other orthogonally, then length of their common chord is important model this one. But of course here also these two circles are such that they intersect each other orthogonally. Here we will take circles as this is one circle and it is another circle. These two circles intersecting orthogonally. Let it be the center of this circle and it is center of the second circle. And of course now it is a radius of this circle, it is a tangent to this circle. Let it be, it is a P I will take, and here it is a radius of this circle which is a tangent. And now angle between them is equal to 90 degrees they have given, because these are the tangents only, radius and tangent. And it is C1 and it is C2 I will take, these are the centers of these two circles. And now what is given? Radius of this circle is small r and radius of this circle is capital R. And let us take point of intersections of these two circles is equal to P and Q. Now length of this common chord means this PQ length I want. This PQ length I want. Now you see here. Here it is 90 degrees. Let me take it is equal to M. Now, and PM equal to, let me take it is H. If PM is equal to H means PQ is equal to 2 times of H1. A very simple one only this one. How I will do, you observe. I am taking PM is equal to H. PM equal to H means it is a PQ is equal to 2 times of H. I need this 2H value only. First I will find H. See this. Because here this angle equal to 90 degrees, area of this triangle I can take it as half into this side into angle between them. And that area can also be calculated like, because it is the height of the triangle, because here it is common chord means radical axis only we know, and it is the line joining the centers. This common chord must be perpendicular to line joining of centers. That discussion already over. Because here it is 90 degrees means I can say that area is equal to half into base C1 C2, height is nothing but PM. Therefore, now you see area of the triangle means half into R into capital R into sine of angle between them means 90 degrees is equal to area only. I will calculate now this as a base and height is equal to PM. Half into base means C1 C2 into height means it is PM. Hope you understood this one. If you are able to understand this one, completed, that's all. Here it is 1 by 2 and 1 by 2 cancel. R into capital R into sin 90 means 1 is equal to C1 C2. Of course, it is equal to D given into PM. PM is equal to H. Or that implies H is equal to R into capital R by D. But D also I can write in terms of capital R and small r and capital R. Because it is a right angle triangle, what is a D? D is equal to square root of R square plus capital R square. It is what? D complete. Therefore, it is equal to small r capital R by root over r square plus capital R square. Therefore, PQ is equal to 2h. It is 2 small r capital R by root over r square plus capital R square. It is the length of the common chord of these two circles when radii of these two circles are given small r and capital R, and given that these two circles intersect orthogonally. Observe what I have taken. This triangle only I have taken. I know area of the triangle. If I take these two as the sides and included angle equal to 90 degrees means half AB sin C model. Formula half AB sin C. And of course, area of this triangle can also be taken as I know base and height because it is perpendicular. Half into base C1 C2 into height means PM I have taken. Area only first I have taken by taking two sides and included angle, and next I have taken base and height of the triangle. Both should be same. Here what is the unknown? Unknown is that height only, that h, because remaining all three I know I can express. Therefore, this is the h value, and after finding h, PQ equal to 2 times of h, that is equal to 2 small r capital R by root of r square plus capital R square. Another simple problem, conceptual. Locus of center of a circle which cuts these two circles orthogonally is a straight line. Then slope of this line is. We know radical axis definition. What is radical axis definition? The locus of a point which moves such that power of that point with respect to two circles are equal is nothing but radical axis. Other definition also we discussed. It is a locus of center of a circle which cuts the given two circles orthogonally is nothing but radical axis. Therefore, here locus of center of a circle which cuts these two circles orthogonally means it is a straight line, that is a radical axis. If you know that concept, then only you can do this problem. Otherwise, if you do not know that concept, you cannot handle it. Therefore, here you see these are the two circles given, and this circle, I mean, intersects orthogonally. I want locus of this point alpha comma beta, and locus of that point alpha comma beta is a straight line given. Now, slope of that one means here they are asking slope of radical axis. Therefore, is a straight line given. What about this straight line? This straight line is nothing but radical axis. Slope of that one we know. We know radical axis is perpendicular to the line joining the centers C1, C2. Here even you need not find radical axis also. What I will do? I will take slope of C1, C2. If it is equal to m, because radical axis is perpendicular to line joining the centers, if it is m, then radical axis slope is minus 1 by m only. Let me write what is C1 and C2. This is the circle means x square plus y square minus 1 by 2 into x minus 7 by 2 equal to 0. And second circle is x square plus y square minus 3 by 4 into x minus 1 by 4 into y equal to 0. What is C1 center of this circle? 1 by 4 comma 0. There is no coefficient of y. Half of the coefficient with opposite sign. And C2, it is 3 by 8 comma 1 by 8. Half of the coefficients with opposite signs. Therefore, slope of C1, C2, it is 1 by 8 minus 0 by 3 by 8 minus 1 by 4. It is 2 by 8 only, 8 LCM will get cancelled, 3 minus 2, 1, it is 1 by 1 is equal to 1. It is slope of C1, C2. Therefore, slope of radical axis is equal to minus 1, which is the slope of the required line. If you are able to observe the locus of center of a circle which intersects two given circles orthogonally is a radical axis, then this problem solution you will get easily. You need not find even radical axis also. We know radical axis is perpendicular to line joining centers. Find slope of line joining centers. If it is m, then slope of radical axis will be minus 1 by m. See this problem. This is another important model. Given two circles which touches both the coordinate axes, of course given in first quadrant, intersect at a point a comma b orthogonally, then prove that a by b plus b by a equal to 4. Means one of the point of intersection is a comma b and angle between those two circles is equal to 90 degrees and those two circles touches both the coordinate axis. Then I want relation for a comma b, a by b plus b by a equal to 4. Important model. Let us see this. I will take one circle and another circle which touches, both the coordinate axis and intersect orthogonally, this one, this. Yes, these are the circles which touches both the coordinate axis in first quadrant and intersect orthogonally I will take. And of course, given that intersection point, let me take it as A, given A comma B, of course angle between them equal to 90 degrees. And one point already we discussed in circles part 1. If a circle touches both the coordinate axes, then center should be of the form R comma R, because center lies on angle bisectors of coordinate axis, because it is the first quadrant, means should be on y equal to x. On y equal to x means both x and y coordinates must be same, and both x and y coordinates must be same means radius is equal to that one only. Means if I take r comma r is the center, then radius is also equal to r only. Now you see, here let it be the center of this circle C1. What I can write, if I take it is r1 comma r2, then radius of this circle is equal to r1 only. And let it be C2. Now center of this circle is r2 comma r2 if I take, and what is the radius of this circle is equal to r2 only, because it touches both the coordinate axis. In general, if I take any circle touches both the coordinate axis, means center is of the form r comma r and radius is nothing but r. Of course, for two different values of r, I will get r1 comma r2. These two are, those are for these two circles. We will take them whenever it is required. I have taken general circle which touches both the coordinate axis. Center is of the form r comma r and radius equal to r. Now, what is the equation of circle? Equation of circle is of the form x minus r whole square plus y minus r whole square is equal to r square. But given that they intersect at a point a comma b, means it lies on this circle, I will substitute here. It is passing through a comma b. A minus r whole square plus b minus r whole square is equal to r square, or a square plus r square minus 2ar plus b square plus r square minus 2br is equal to r square. One r square cancel. Therefore, r square minus 2 times of a plus b into r plus a square plus b square is equal to 0. See this. It is a quadratic equation in terms of r. It has two roots r1 comma r2 which are for these two circles. R1 for this circle and R2 for this circle. And now what is R1 plus R2? Sum of the roots of this equation, it is 2 times of a plus b. You know how to write. And product of the roots R1, R2, c by a. C by a means it is a square plus b square. Yes. I have written equation of the circle. Given it is passing through a point a comma b, substituted. A quadratic in terms of r I got. It has two roots which are for these two circles one circle, for this circle it is R1, for second circle it is R2, relation for R1 comma R2, R1 plus R2 and R1 comma R1 into R. Yes. Till now, what is the other condition we have not used? Orthogonality. Given that these two circles intersect each other at 90 degrees means we know d square is equal to R1 square plus R2 square. What is the distance between the centers only? It is R1 minus R2 whole square plus R1 minus R2 whole square equal to R1 square plus R2 square. Therefore, now one R1 square plus R2 square will get cancelled. R1 square plus R2 square minus 2R1 R2 minus 2R1 R2 minus 4R1 R2 equal to 0. R1 square plus R2 square minus 4R1 R2 equal to 0. I know R1 plus R2 and R1 into R2, therefore I will write R1 square plus R2 square in terms of R1 plus R2. It is R1 plus R2 whole square minus 2R1 R2 I have to write, already minus 4R1 R2 is there, minus 6R1 R2 equal to 0. Therefore, it is R1 plus R2 whole square is equal to 6R1 R2. What is R1 plus R2? 2 into A plus B. Whole square is there means 4 times of A plus B whole square. 6 times of R1 R2 is nothing but A square plus B square. It is 3 times 2 times. On expansion it is 2A square plus 2B square. That side 3A square plus B square means A square plus B square is equal to here 4AB will be left over. Now divide it with AB. Divide it with AB means it is A by B plus B by A is equal to 4 is the required relation. Simple problem only, but important model. Concepts. Because circle touches both the coordinate axis means center should be on y equal to x. And orthogonality condition means d square equal to R1 square plus R2 square we have used to get that required relation. Hope you understood. We will move to the next problem. Another problem, again it is very important model. If y equal to mx plus c touches two circles passing through the points 0 comma a and 0 comma minus a. What is the meaning? Two circles passing through 0 comma a minus 0 comma a. These two circles are intersecting at 2 points. Those 2 points are 0 comma a and 0 comma minus a. And also give, if they cut each other orthogonally, then show that c square equal to a square into 2 plus m square. Very important model for JEE. See here, suppose I will take it is one circle and it is another circle which are intersecting at 2 points. Let it be it is A and it is B. And given that these two are the points, one point is 0 comma A and one point is 0 comma minus A. That is what they have given. And these two circles intersect orthogonally means now I have to prove that c square equal to a square into 2 plus m square. And it is a tangent to that circle. First, let us write this, system. Observe this. What I will do? The method I am going to explain here, already we have practiced in circles part 1. What I will do? I will write equation of this circle with a comma b as a diameter. I will write equation of circle with a comma b as ends of diameter. that is this one, and I will write equation of AB, and then I will write family of circles. Because if I write this circle equation with A comma B as ends of diameter, and it is a chord passing through these 2 points A comma B, because these circles passing through points of intersection of this circle and this line can be written as S plus lambda L equal to 0. Now I am going to write that one. Now you see, equation of circle with AB as diameter. What is this? X minus 0 into x minus 0 plus y minus a into y plus a equal to 0. Hope you remember that one. X minus x1 into x minus x2 plus y minus y1 into y minus y2 equal to 0. Of course, it is x square plus y square minus a square equal to 0. It is y square minus a square, this one. Next, equation of AB, line AB, 0 comma a, 0 comma minus a means it is on y axis. It is on y axis means x equal to 0. Are passing through a 0 comma a, 0 comma minus a means it is y axis. What are the coordinates? Equation of y axis is x equal to 0. Now, I know equation of circle and that chord I know AB. Therefore, family of circles, equation of family of the circles. What I can write here? S plus lambda L equal to 0. Here it is L and it is S. X square plus y square minus a square. I will take in place of lambda 2 lambda. 2 lambda into L means x is equal to 0. To avoid fractions, I have taken 2 lambda. Either lambda means it is a constant only, 2 lambda is also a constant only. To avoid fractions, I have written in this way. Now, actually, how many circles are there here? These two are the circles passing through 0 comma a and 0 comma minus a are given. I will take two circles which are differ by only this value only. For two different values, lambda 1 and lambda 2, I will take. The circles are x square plus y square plus 2 lambda 1 into x minus a square equal to 0, one circle. X square plus y square minus plus 2 lambda 2 into x minus a square equal to 0, other circle. These two are the circles. Now, given that these two circles cut each other orthogonally, these two circles cut each other orthogonally means 2g1 g2 plus 2f1 f2 is equal to c1 plus c2, What is here? It is 2 into g1, g1 means lambda 1, g2 means lambda 2, plus 2f1 means there is no coefficient of y, there is no coefficient of y, 0, equal to c1 means minus a square, c2 means minus a square, or lambda 1 into lambda 2 is equal to minus a square. It is one relation I got in terms of lambda 1 and lambda 2. Lambda 1 into lambda 2 equal to minus a square. And next, also given y equal to mx plus c touches these circles. Touches these circles means it may be like this. Here it is. It is of the form y equal to mx plus c. What I will do, you see, I will solve that equation of the line and the circle. Because it is a tangent means I can say how many roots it will have. Two roots which are equal roots, discriminant equal to 0. I will solve that line and this circle. What is the circle equation? You see, x square plus y square plus 2 lambda x minus a square equal to 0. I will substitute that y equal to mx plus c, x square plus mx plus c whole square plus 2 lambda x minus a square equal to 0. If I expand it, x square plus m square x square plus c square plus 2 mcx plus 2 lambda x minus a square equal to 0. This equation can be written as 1 plus m square into x square plus 2 into mc plus lambda into x, coefficient of x, and a constant plus c square minus a square equal to 0. Observe this. It is a quadratic equation in terms of x. But this line is a tangent to that circle, means this discriminant for this equation must be equal to 0. Discriminant equal to 0 means 4 times of mc plus lambda whole square is equal to 4 times of 1 plus m square into c square minus a square. This 4 will get cancelled. Now m square c square plus lambda square plus 4cm lambda is equal to c square plus c square m square minus a square m square. Here c square m square cancel. Now I will write it as a quadratic in terms of lambda, lambda square plus 4cm lambda plus a square into 1 plus m square minus c square equal to 0. Now observe this. It is a quadratic in lambda, and we know it has two values, lambda 1 comma lambda 2 for these two circles. And if I take product of the roots, because I know lambda 1 into lambda 2, lambda 1 into lambda 2 equal to a square into 1 plus m square minus c square. But what is lambda 1 into lambda 2 minus a square is equal to a square into 1 plus m square minus c square. Therefore, now completed, I will bring this minus c square this side and take a square that side. What I will get here? Therefore, c square is equal to a square into 1 plus m square plus a square is equal to a square into 2 plus m square, which is c square. C square is equal to a square into 2 plus m square, which is a very, very important result. Once again you see, I will explain. Given y equal to, I am telling you, it is a different problem, important model. Y equal to mx plus c touches these two circles, and these two circles are passing through 2 points 0 comma a and 0 comma minus a and intersect orthogonally. Then show that c square equal to a square into 2 plus m square. That is the problem. So what I did here, because these two circles are intersecting at 2 points, let them be a comma b, 0 comma a and 0 comma minus a. Because both the circles are passing through a comma b means what I am trying to write here? I am trying to write family of circles with one unknown. That method already we know how to write family of circles passing through 2 points. I will write equation of the circle with a comma b as ends of diameter, and I will write equation of that line L equal to 0. I know S equal to 0 and L equal to 0. Now any circle through the intersection of S equal to 0 and L equal to 0 must be in the form S plus lambda L equal to 0. That I did here. Equation of circle with AB as diameter is x minus x1 into x minus x2 plus y minus y1 into y minus y2 equal to 0. It is the circle equation. And what is the line passing through 0 comma a and 0 comma minus a? X equal to 0 only. And family can be written as s plus lambda l equal to 0 means s plus 2 lambda l equal to 0. Of course, I have taken 2 lambda to write, to avoid denominators if you take center of that one. Therefore, equation of circle x square plus y square minus a square plus 2 lambda into x equal to 0. But here 2 circles are there for 2 values of lambda. Let me take it as lambda 1 comma lambda 2. Yes, now these are the 2 circles which represents them. Now what is given? They are orthogonal. 2 circles are orthogonal means 2 g1 g2 plus 2 f1 f2 equal to c1 plus c2. Of course, if you want, you can use the condition d square equal to r1 square plus r2 square also, but it is simple here. If I apply that one, what I got? Lambda 1 into lambda 2 equal to minus a square. I need one more relation for lambda 1 and lambda 2 to eliminate that lambda 1 comma lambda 2. What is the other point they have given? This line is there, no? Y equal to mx plus c. It touches both the circles. I have taken circle in terms of lambda plus 2 lambda x minus a square equal to 0. I am solving this equation of the circle and that line y equal to mx plus c, because that is a tangent to this circle, discriminant of this quadratic equation equal to 0. And now I got a quadratic in terms of lambda, and because lambda has 2 values, lambda 1 comma lambda 2, and I know product of these 2 values, therefore I have taken here also product of the roots. C by a means a square into 1 plus m square minus c square by 1, lambda 1 into lambda 2 equal to minus a square. Therefore, c square you bring this side and minus a square that side, hence c square equal to a square into 2 plus m square. Here I have substituted y equal to mx plus c and I have taken discriminant equal to 0. Or you can write radius equal to perpendicular distance also, and if you solve that, you will get same thing only. Hope you understood this one. We will move to the next problem. Next other problem. If the circle bisects the circumference of this circle, then c equal to, a bit different model, but many times they ask this in entrance questions. It bisects the circumference of this circle. I will take this circle first. Yes, this one, x square plus y square minus 6x plus 4y minus 12 equal to 0. Now this one, x square plus y square plus 4x minus 6y plus c equal to 0 bisects the circumference means what is the meaning here? You see, if I take these 2 points, if I join them, I will get diameter. Now any circle intersecting this circle at these 2 points means now I can say this circle bisects the circumference of this circle. Yes, total it is a circumference. Here it is half and here it is half. Therefore, I can say that circle bisects the circumference of this circle. Let me take here it is A and here it is B. Now, what you will get, you see, because these are the point of intersections, if I take radical axis, that is nothing but common chord, is nothing but diameter of this circle. It is diameter for this circle. Hope you understood this one. Therefore, now I will find radical axis of these 2 circles. Just subtraction only, 4x plus 6x, 10x minus 6y minus 4y minus 10y plus c plus 12 equal to 0. I want value of c. Because it is the radical axis, means it is a diameter of this circle. Therefore, it is a diameter of this circle. Diameter of this circle means center of this circle lies on this line only. What is the center here? 3 comma minus 2. It lies on this line. I will substitute 10 into 3 minus 10 into minus 2 plus c plus 12 equal to 0. 30 plus 20, 50 plus 12, 62, therefore C equal to minus 62 is the answer. Simple one. One circle bisects the circumference of that other circle means common chord will become diameter of this circle. That is the concept here. Okay, we will move to the next problem. Another very important model. Look here. Of course, mostly we are discussing all important models. If capital B and C are points on the circle x square plus y square equal to a square, and a point capital A, B, comma C lies on that circle such that distance from A to B and A to C are equal and equal to D, then equation of line BC is, I am telling you, very important model this one, please concentrate here. Of course, very simple one. I will take circle x square plus y square equal to a square first. Yes, this is the circle. Observe this. B comma C are 2 points on that circle. How they are located? A is a point B comma C, and these two are such that distance from A to B and A to C are equal and equal to D. So first I will take capital A. Suppose somewhere here it is capital A whose coordinates are B comma C. Now let me take somewhere here it is B, and let me take somewhere here it is C. Means this distance and this distance both are same, it is equal to D and it is equal to D. That is the mean. Now what they are asking? They are asking us to find this line equation BC. That BC equation I want. What I will do, you see? Because this distance equal to D, this distance equal to D, I will write equation of circle with A, B, comma C as a center and D as a radius. What it will be? Now, yes, it is a circle with center A, comma B, B, comma C and radius equal to D. Now, this circle and this circle intersecting at these 2 points B, comma C only. Now what will be equation of BC? BC is nothing but radical axis of these 2 circles only. Therefore, you see, I will write equation of circle with center at capital A, comma A, B, comma C and radius is equal to D. What is that equation? X minus B whole square plus y minus C whole square is equal to D square only, or x square plus y square minus 2bx minus 2cy plus b square plus c square minus d square equal to 0. And of course, what is the given equation of the circle? X square plus y square minus a square equal to 0 equation. Now therefore, equation of BC is nothing but radical axis of 1 and 2. Hope you understood this one. Equation of BC. BC is nothing but radical axis of these 2 circles only. Subtract these 2. Minus 2bx minus 2cy plus b square plus c square minus d square plus a square equal to 0. Or this can be written as 2bx plus 2cy is equal to a square plus b square plus c square minus d square. But observe, b comma c, of course I can leave it like this, or otherwise b comma c is a point on this circle x square plus y square equal to a square. Because it is a point on this circle means I can write b square plus c square equal to a square. Therefore, I will replace b square plus c square equal to a square. Now, I will get this relation as 2bx plus 2cy equal to a square plus a square. 2a square minus d square will be the equation of BC. Very important concept. A point given on the circle and two more points on the same circle, but of course at a distance of d from this point. Now they are asking line joining of those 2 points. Therefore, what I did, I have taken a circle with this point as center and this distance is equal to radius. That circle will intersect this circle at B and C. Now that equation of BC is nothing but common chord of these 2 circles, which is the radical axis of these 2 circles. We will move to the next problem. ABC is a triangle and a radical center of the circle with AB, BC, CA as a diameters is minus 6, 5. What is the meaning here, you see? Concept. In previous lecture we have seen radical center of the circles with sides of the triangles as a diameters is nothing but orthocenter of the triangle ABC. Therefore, here AB, BC, CA are the sides of the triangle, and if you draw the circles with these as diameters, then radical center of those 3 circles will be the orthocenter of triangle ABC. So here radical center is given minus 6, 5 means orthocenter of the triangle ABC is given minus 6, 5. And of course coordinates of A given 3, 2, coordinates of B given 2, 2, then I want coordinates of C. Again one more concept here. In straight lines coordinate system you might have practiced this. What is that concept? First I will explain. See here. If you take any triangle ABC, what is orthocenter? Orthocenter is nothing but point of intersection of altitudes. Let me take, it is one altitude and it is the second altitude and it is the altitude third one, and it is orthocenter of this triangle ABC. Now these 4 points A, B, C, H are such that each point is the orthocenter of the triangle formed by the remaining 3 points. Means now H, A, B, C are such that each is orthocenter of triangle formed by remaining 3 points. Means if I want orthocenter of triangle HAB, it will become C. And if I want orthocenter of triangle HBC, it will become A. If I want orthocenter of triangle HAC, it will become B. How that one you see? Suppose if I take my triangle is AHB, see this, AHB is my triangle if I take. Now if I want orthocenter of this triangle ABH, that will be C. How this one you see? What is orthocenter? Orthocenter is nothing but for any triangle it is intersection of altitudes. If I take ABH, what is the altitude passing through A for this triangle ABH you see? It looks like obtuse angle triangle. Obtuse angle triangle means this BH is the side. Now I want a line through A and perpendicular to the side BC means you have to produce this side. You have to produce this side. Now line through this vertex and perpendicular to the side means yes, this line AC. Therefore AC is one altitude of this triangle ABH. Altitude means through the vertex and perpendicular to opposite side. through the vertex A, if I want, what is the opposite side of this one in triangle ABH? BH is the opposite side. Now I want through this vertex and perpendicular to this BH means, because it is like obtuse angle triangle means I have to extend this one, I mean produce. This is the line perpendicular to this side and through this vertex, therefore AC. Now, if I take altitude through this vertex B, through this vertex B means in triangle ABH, what is the opposite side? This AH only. Now I want a line passing through B and perpendicular to AH. Perpendicular to AH means this is AH, complete line. Perpendicular means this BC only. Therefore, for triangle AHB, AC is the one altitude, BC is the other altitude. Because AC is one altitude, BC is one altitude means point of intersection is C only, which is orthocenter of triangle AHB. That is the concept here. So, very important concept one has to remember. What is the point? If H is the orthocenter of triangle ABC, then these 4 points H, A, B, C are such that each is the orthocenter of triangle formed by the other 3 points. Now, here one concept, if you remember that concept, then only you can understand, I mean, you can observe that this is the orthocenter of the triangle ABC. Now, A, B given, I want C, and it is the orthocenter. Now, I will take, this is a triangle, let it be, it is H, and whose coordinates are minus 6, 5, and let it be A, whose coordinates are 3, 2, and let it be B, whose coordinates are 2, 1. Whatever, I mean, orthocenter I will get, those are the coordinates of C for this triangle HAB. Now, what is orthocenter? Intersection of altitudes. What I will do, you see, one altitude I will find here, and one more altitude through this one I will find here, and I will solve them to find coordinates of C. It will become our C. Let it be, it is a D and it is C. Now, what is slope of HB, you see? Slope of HB. It will become 5 minus 1, 4 by minus 6 minus 2 means minus 8. It is equal to minus 1 by 2. Therefore, slope of AD will become 2. Therefore, equation of AD I will write first. Equation of AD. Y minus 2 is equal to 2 into x minus 3 or 2x minus y minus 4 equal to 0. Equation 1. 2x minus y minus 6 plus 2 means minus 4 equal to 0. And next, similarly, I want equation of B, which is the altitude of the triangle. I write the slope of this one, slope of AH. What is slope? 5 minus 2, 3 by minus 9, it is equal to minus 1 by 3. Therefore, slope of this altitude will become 3 only because it is minus 1 by 3. Therefore, equation of B is y minus y1 equal to 3 times of x minus 2 or 3x minus y minus 6 plus 1 means minus 5 equal to 0, equation 2. Now, if I solve 1 and 2, I will get orthocenter of this triangle, which is nothing but C. From 1 and 2, just subtract these two. 2x minus 3x minus x, minus y plus y cancel, minus 4 plus 5 plus 1 equal to 0 implies x equal to 1. And x equal to 1 if you substitute here, y is equal to 2 minus 4 minus 2. Therefore, C coordinates, which is orthocenter of triangle HAB, 1, minus 2. That is the solution. Today we have seen all important problems related to the concepts which we have discussed in previous lectures. All these problems are very important for competitive exams, JEE exams. You practice problems from the materials which are available with you, and of course we are sending assignments, that also you practice. In the next lecture also we will be doing miscellaneous problems on circles only. And till then, take care. All the best. Thank you.